Hello again. I am Eliza Bloom Robinson, and we are in Voices for a New Humanity. This is actually part two with my brilliant guest, Gina Diane Harding. We had completed our conversation actually just a few moments ago when she was offering to take us all on a journey. So I'm going to just introduce you, Gina Diane, by just saying welcome, and will you tell us about what you're going to lead us on?
About 9 months ago, I guess, I began working on a special project with Sophia Nura, where we have a heart-brain coherence event that ties in with the power of solstices and equinoxes. And through that event and the experience of doing the heart-brain coherence, I've found a new way of a new relationship with love and with the way to get into the place where I love to go to play with energy, which I call the omniverse. So we have our Earth, we have our universe, and then there are multiverses, and there's an omniverse, and actually there's more than one omniverse, but I like to play in the omniverse. And I'm not going to get into that right now, but just that in this journey, I'm going to give you a little glimpse of the omniverse. So what I'm going to do is to take you on a journey into your heart, through your higher heart, and then from there we'll see if we have time and explore. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is to take a deep breath in and let it out, and as you let it out, let go of all the tension. And as you breathe in, think about maybe lying in a field or sitting beside a beautiful stream. If you're lying in the field, look up at the sky and notice the clouds as the breeze is blowing them out of your line of sight. And as the clouds disappear, any thoughts and concerns also disappear from your mind. Breathe in again and let your body become nice and loose like a wet noodle, heavy and warm with relaxation. Now I want you to imagine or to feel your heart. Maybe put your hand over your chest and just connect with your heart, your physical heart and your spiritual heart. And just breathe in for a few moments. Ideally, you do this for about 3 minutes, but we'll just be aware of that and we'll continue on. Connecting with your heart. Knowing that your heart and mind are lining up. And then see yourself becoming smaller and smaller and smaller until you're about the size of maybe a blood cell, a little bigger than that. And you keep your own form if you'd like, or you can become a light orb. And I want you to enter into your heart through a passageway that is right alongside your major blood vessels. It's like you have a window into your heart as you walk through this passageway. You can see all of life pulsing around you and feel the awe of your heart beating, enlivening you, and know that this is happening in all living beings. Just feel that sacredness. You're in a sacred space, sacred place. As you walk through the passages, deeper and deeper into your heart, it's becoming more of a, maybe like a palace or a room than a heart, or a corridor rather than a heart. And as you walk along, you're feeling a sense of opening, a sense of love, a sense of connection for all that is. And you come to an area where you see a little indentation. It's like there's a shape in the wall. And right now, your heart is feeling so inspired. You're just full of awe. Things that uplift you. You may be hearing music. You may be feeling like dancing. You may be looking at a beautiful piece of art or landscape, or listening to the sound of nature. And as you do so, this area in the wall of your heart begins to form in the shape of a door. You can only see this door when you're in highest vibration. It's the door to your inner heart, your core heart. So you sit here and marvel at this door, feeling more and more blissful. And the door begins to open. You enter. There are some more pathways, and you feel guided as to which one you want to take. They all lead to the same place. Just what you see along the way may be different. We're going to move through this fairly quickly, and because you are so in such high vibration and high frequency, you're actually able to lift off and fly through the passages that are leading further and further inward and further upward, until you come to a spot that is warm and cozy. And at the same time, it's numinous. You have a feeling of awesome, tremendums, the power and the the excitement and almost such a great tingling knowing that something is about to happen here in the inner core of your heart. Just pause for a moment and experience that. That tremendum and fascination, where you're in the presence of a great creator power. And if you're willing to know, to look into the heart of that, you'll see that you are one with that powerful creator being. Breathe it in. Feel the love expanding. The love that you are, that higher, highest unconditional love for everyone. The spiritual love. And know that you can store that love within. It's a never-ending source that you can always access by coming back to this room. And even by remembering this experience, if you ask yourselves to remember, you've been laying down new neural pathways that will allow you to access this memory. And before we go, I want you to follow another path. And that path leads you to a glorious window. It's open. It's as if there's no wall there. It's a full room size window, although you're not really in a room, because you feel transported into another reality, another dimension, another aspect of our reality. What you see before you is a vast liminal space that stretches on forever and ever. It's like infinity. It's the omniverse, which contains all our multiverses and all of our galaxies, our universe, and the Earth, and the solar system. Connect with yourself on the Earth. And know that wonders await you when you come into this space beyond anything you've ever known before. And if you wish, I can always bring you here again by just listening to the replay of this wonderful resource for a new humanity. And when you're ready, come back into your inner heart core. And the wonderful creator being, part of it stays here, but part of it goes with you as you out through the doorway into the passages of your heart. And when you're ready, come out of your heart and back into your being. Feeling and connecting with everything around you in your environment in more loving, expanded way. Open your eyes, look around at the intense colors, the feeling of newness, feeling of wonder in the simple everyday. I hope my cat wasn't making too many sounds into my mic. I'm not too sure what happens when he climbs up.
He did just right there at the very end, but I opened my eyes. I'm like, oh, we have a company. Beautiful.
He loves being in the energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was wonderful. We could talk about it, but I feel like I would like to just close this recording so everybody can then post their responses, including you and I.
Okay, sounds good. I just feel so blissful and so loving. I appreciate you so much and all the work that you're doing.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank you, and likewise, and back to you. And thank you so much for this journey. So once again, I'm Eliza Bloom Robinson with Gina Diane Harding, and find out all about her in the links. And we would love to know your experience in that journey. So post your comments, we will respond to you. So much love.